You guys have been asking a ton of questions on how you can get this $6,319 discount, or really the $7,500 discount when you do a buyout. So I'm going to give you the exact steps, what you need to be aware about, and maybe some tips and tricks at the end of it on which different routes you should go. So first things first, if you're looking to get into a Tesla Model Y, there are a couple things you need to be aware about. And I know a lot of you have been asking this question on how does the lease buyout work? Like if you do not qualify for the 7,500 federal tax credit, you make too much money over 150K or over $300,000, then you will have to do the lease buyout method to get some of the 7,500. You won't get all of it. You'll get $6,319, give or take, or really a good rule of thumb is $6,000 plus, anywhere from 6,000 to 6,500 as a discount. But there are a couple of things. There's a lot of different things you need to be aware about. The first thing is that you do have to have outside financing set up. So you cannot finance it through Tesla financing to buy it out. You have to have like a credit union signed up, or maybe your local bank or some other type of financial institution to get it so that you can finance the different payments, unless you're paying cash for it at the end of the day. And if you're looking for a full list of all the different credit unions that are out there, definitely check out our Patreon group down below. Once you join, you get access to our Tesla buying guide that has all the different credit unions that you may be able to join to get interest rates as low as 4 to 5%. Of course, not as good as 1.99%. So I guess you have to kind of do the math to see, is it actually worth it? Now, if you're paying cash, then 100%, it will definitely be worth it. But here are a couple different things you need to be aware about to get this $6,000 lease buyout method. So here's the income limits: 150K or 300K, and you can't qualify for the tax credit yourself. Here's how the process simply works. You lease it via Tesla. When you go to place your order on the Tesla website, you just go ahead and click lease. And then, of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. And on top of that, don't forget about the America's Heroes discount, $1,000. That does qualify and stack on with the $1,000 offer that it comes with the Tesla vehicle. You're going to buy it out as quickly as possible. Basically, 1 to 2 months in, you're going to try and buy it out ASAP. A lot of people have been asking me and sending me screenshots like Tesla's telling me like I have to pay all the different payments and all the different interests. There's a ton of confusion with the Tesla reps, and I would say they're not necessarily wrong, because the adjusted lease balance, which I'm going to show you in a second, does include like all the payments, but it doesn't include all the interest. So I kind of see where they're confused or talking about, but you're not buying it for the residual value, which is that percentage of the vehicle at the end of the 3-year term. You're paying basically an adjusted lease balance, which is whatever down payment you put on the vehicle minus the 7,500. I'll show you the breakdown in a second. You still get the 7,500 lease credit, but there are some fees that do come with this. So there's an acquisition fee, $695. There's a buyout fee, anywhere from $300 to $500. And on top of that, there's potential interest on the carrying cost between when you lease it and also between when you buy it. So like there's other banks that are a little bit slower, that you can't buy it out immediately. That may take a month or two. But the good thing is actually Santander doesn't really charge you any sort of interest on that if you buy it out within a month or two. So you could get potential net savings of $6,319. But here's the important tips for all of this. You must choose one of these banks. That's Tesla Leasing, Chase Leasing, Santander, and supposedly Ally works, but haven't got any confirmation yet, but supposedly that can work as well. And the second thing is you must arrange outside financing. So when you do the buyout, you cannot finance at the 1.99% with Tesla financing. It is going to be a higher rate. Credit unions are at like the 4 to 5%. Of course, you can get that at our Patreon group down below in the description. And there's differences between some of these, like Chase Leasing charges interest, Santander doesn't. Ally, I have no idea, or Ally. And Tesla Leasing is the easiest, because the coolest thing with Tesla Leasing is that once you drive away with the vehicle, your Tesla lease is in your Tesla app and you can initiate a buyout immediately. Some of the other ones like Chase and Santander, you have to wait until the paperwork hits their departments and then you have to buy it out after that. And here's a quick example of how the adjusted lease lease balance is calculated. So here's an example. This is not a 2026 Model Y, but a gross cap cost is like the purchase price of the vehicle. Principal of payments made, they already paid down like $12,000 plus a $5,000 down payment, and you can see the adjusted lease balance is $31,000. And so you're not paying all the payments, but you still are paying whatever the MSRP or the price of it minus the 7,500 and minus any sort of down payments that you put. You're going to be paying for something of the vehicle. You're not getting the vehicle for the residual value or the buyout fee that's posted on the Tesla website. It's like that $30,000, $31,000. That is not what you're going to do. That's not what you're going to be getting. Like, here's an example. Like, you might be trying to look at these lease payments, and you might see, like, when you go to terms, you see this adjusted price or option of purchase of $29,000. You are not going to be able to buy it for that. It is going to be a lot closer to like whatever the purchase price is, which is either 34 or 35 or $40,000, whichever the case may be, with a Tesla vehicle. And a lot of this is actually posted in this cool thread where they're discussing back and forth on how you can buy out a Model Y Juniper on the Tesla Motors Club. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, here's the link to it, and you can take a look at it for yourself. And of course, after you buy your vehicle, don't forget the next step is, which is important, is to protect your vehicle. And that's where our friends at Tesbros have created a DIY paint protection film kit. And there's different modes to this as well, different levels. You can do essentials, partial, full frontal protection, which covers like the front bumper, the hood, and the fenders, or you can opt for the full coverage. And this might sound like, $1,189, but if you go to a shop and do this yourself or pay for the shop to do it, you're going to be paying like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 easily. So why not save thousands in DIY it yourself? It comes with a cool kit that gives you everything you need to protect your Tesla vehicle with paint protection film DIY. So definitely check it out. Tesbros down below in the description. And of course, use our promo code Dennis to save some money as well. In other Tesla interesting news, check out this ombre type of style of color wrap here. Very interesting to see like a top to bottom or a bottom to top type of flow. Maybe I think I do like the left to right or the front to back instead of this top to bottom. I guess like front to back is going to be like a different type of look to it, but very interesting to see this on the Tesla vehicle, the Tesla Model Y out of the China market. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Joah, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Joah. And these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Joah doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Joah for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.